like, that's a waste of money. I was like, I'm gonna make money off of this industry. I'm not about to sit here and buy them and spend my money on them. Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
So could you tell us about like the grind from sneaker restoration to like reactions? Like, how was that? Because I know you said you worked a job at the same time too, so that was kind of like challenging.
Yeah.
How was that?
It was a struggle because I get home from my job. I work from the sun up to the sun down. Get home, it'd be late at night.
What did you do back then?
I was a service advisor. I was working for automotive industry.
Okay.
So I was doing that, getting home, and then knock out a reaction or two, have it up, scheduled to go up either the next day or that night. And the grind was slow at first. It took me a whole year to get my first 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
Took a whole year.
You know what's funny? People be like, yo, YouTube is easy. Just hop on and do this and that. Bro, I know people that struggle for years to get, like you said, 1,000 subs.
Yeah.
This is not easy, guys. Like, it may blow up for one person like that, but it doesn't mean it's going to blow up for you like that, honestly.
And then I wasn't consistent too, though. Like, now I'm posting literally every single day. As I'm here, videos are going up. I'm posting every single day now, but back then I was posting like once every couple of weeks.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? So it's a different thing. But once I got that 1,000 subscribers, I got hyped. I was like, oh, I can get monetized now. All right, so let me go ahead and really be consistent and take this thing serious.
Right.
Went from 1,000 to like 250,000 the next year. I gained 500,000 alone last year to add on top of that 250,000. Now we about to hit 1 million.
Damn.
Yeah. No, I mean, YouTube is a grind, bro. And I would say with 2020 especially, what that did was that separated the top YouTubers from, I think there's an even bigger gap now. Because with this beer bug, right, we'll keep it YouTube friendly. What basically was shown was people are going to, people want to get on YouTube, start creating content. Social media usage went up significantly on all platforms.
Huge spikes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And then a bunch of YouTubers came. So what happened is, since it's kind of saturated, everyone's wants to become an influencer. You ask kids nowadays, what's the number one thing they want to do? They all say they want to become influencers.
Exactly.
Yep.
So everyone jumped on YouTube, and it's a grind now, man. Like, there's YouTube channels out there, ours being one of them, that has better production quality than TV shows now. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it's about. So it's just crazy to see the transition is so competitive now. You know what I mean?
The thing is, how do you stand out? And now there's Twitch as well. So Twitch and YouTube is like the two main platforms. How do you stand out?
Facts.
And from what you were saying, especially, like, you stood out because you know what, you were unique in your own time.
Right.
So that's why you stood out as well.
And that's another thing too, timing. Timing is a big part of it, because a lot of people that are trying to get in specifically in the niche that I'm in, they're going to struggle.
Yep.
And if you think about where podcast is right now, you got over, I think it's currently 4 million podcasts up right now.
Oh, so that's a lot.
It doubled within the last year. It was like 2-point-something million. Now it's up to like 4 million. So you got to think, if you jumping in now, you jumping in late.
Yeah. And then people ask that, oh, is it too late to start YouTube? I'll say this: if anyone, for all those people out there that want to get involved with YouTube, whatever it may be, and Mr. Organic, we were talking about this the other day at Moxie's. Are you prepared to upload a video every single day and not be paid?
And not be paid for it. Yep.
Exactly.
If you're willing to do that, then do it. You know what I'm saying? We were fortunate here where we were able to grow fairly quickly, but what I did was, and I'll to give you guys my quick little strategy, was I knew we were operating from a deficit. So I was like, the only way that we're going to catch up to more established creators is we're going to have to catch up with content quality and production to move faster. You know what I'm saying? So that means we had to invest a lot of money up front to ensure that we don't have to spend as much time to get a return on investment. But is everyone in a position like that where they can drop 100 bands on a studio? Maybe not.
And also, the collabs are very important because, once again, they've already built a platform for themselves and their audience. We don't have that right now. However, if we bring value to their audience, guess what's going to happen? Correct. You know what? These niggas are cool. Let me go over there too.
Yeah.
Right.
So that
collabs and then a heavy investment up front and taking a crazy risk helped us grow quickly.
Yep.
But you don't have to necessarily do that, but it's going to take you a little bit longer. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. I didn't gain $1. I didn't earn $1 my first year on YouTube. First year and a half, I didn't make $1 on YouTube. I was I was, all right, you know what? I want to be doing this. I was enjoying the process. I was having fun with it. I was like, if something come of it, cool. If not, cool, because I still had 2-3 other hustles in the background. I was also selling products on Amazon FBA. I was selling as a third-party seller on there. So I had money coming in. So YouTube was just like a hobby at the time, you know?
And I'll say this too, it's even harder to get monetized on YouTube now.
Oh, like, no, way harder.
It's 2,000 watch hours and all this other crap. It's way harder now.
Now they're putting ads on your videos from the jump.
Yeah.
So that time of waiting.
That's new.
Remember, it used to be 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subs.
Yep.
All for it to get ads on your videos. Now, you should be saying, you know what? forget that. I'm putting out your video from
Now.
the jump.
Yeah, even though you're not monetized.
Yep. And that sucks because it drops your watch time down, and watch time is pretty much the biggest component when it comes to pushing you in the algorithm. If people stay and watch your videos, they push you longer. So yeah, man, I'll tell you guys this, man. YouTube is by far the hardest social media grind. I look at like TikTokers, Instagrammers, whatever. I want to sound like an asshole, but you guys are all peasants compared to YouTubers. Like, I don't care what anybody says, bro, because we've brought some baddies in here, people that have huge Instagram followings. They come here, they can't captivate an audience, they can't retain an audience, because you actually have to be charismatic and be able to deliver audio quality, all this other stuff. On YouTube, on Instagram, you're able to kind of shortcut all that crap with pictures.
But I like what AOK said. He said he never gave up, even though he didn't make $1 his first year. That's hard, man.
Yeah, that is hard.
Most people can't do that, but they want the results of it. They can't go through that period of time.
That's right.
So,
I think you got a strike that's going to potentially come your way. Usually, you always get hit with a copyright claim, at least bare minimum. You're gonna get hit with a copyright claim,
right?
And that hurts the channel on so many different levels, because if something comes up in YouTube looking at your channel and they were like, "Oh man, you got a whole bunch of copyright stuff on here. We just gonna give you a strike for this." You know what I'm saying? So you got to be real careful. And then on top of that, you can't monetize that. You can't monetize that. And it's not necessarily that it's always about the money. This thing ain't something that's sustainable long term. Like we might not be able to do this 10, 20 years down the line. We just got to put ourselves in a position to, acquire other assets and other ways to obtain our money.
So think about this, right? You've been on YouTube for a while, and then you start doing Twitch. What is the big, I would say, difference for you between YouTube and Twitch? Like, which is better? Should you do both? What's your opinion now?
I definitely think you should do both. I haven't been dabbling enough in my Twitch. Heck, I was showing you earlier today. I didn't even realize how many followers I had on Twitch. I thought
you got a lot, bro.
Last I checked, I had like 2,600. Now I got like 3,600. I didn't even realize. But so I'm definitely about to be streaming. When I was riding with you in the car, I went on ahead and put a post in the community tab on YouTube saying, hey y'all, follow me on Twitch. My Monday, Wednesday, and Friday night live streams, they're all about to be on there as well. So you can get them on both platforms. You got to do it.
Well, yo, it's funny. Josh brought us up as well. Twitch has 4 streams of revenue for you.
I didn't even know.
Josh is like
or play it all the way through in the background.
Damn,
because
thank
I'm
you, bro.
working.
That's love, man.
Yeah, for sure. I'm working as I'm playing it. So I'm doing my merchandise. I got hundreds of orders come in a day. As I'm doing those orders, I got the podcast playing. It's nothing to do that. And I always want to be consuming content that's mindful, that's gonna help me grow and become better.
Right.
So that's what I do. Outside of me making content, I'm consuming and reading and growing in that fashion too. So it wasn't until I got to the age of 28 years old when I was like, you know what? This ain't right. Something ain't right about this. So I started studying the greatest minds on the planet, mostly men. It's a little crazy story. I was studying alpha men. I was studying successful businessmen at 28 years old. This is back in 2015. I went to my mom, presented the information to her. She went against everything. It was in that moment that I realized, okay, I got to throw out everything she taught me, because all that stuff, none of it has gotten me anywhere. Right. So we had a big falling out, big argument. I stormed out the house, came back. She had a stroke that night. Whoa. That stroke ended her, took her life. And I say this to say, if you don't strengthen your mindset, if you don't make yourself better in all the areas that you need to be better, you can mentally make yourself physically sick. And and I was in there just reading books like crazy, and I was just embodying everything I was learning. Look, y'all, when I tell y'all the process of change is a long one, or a hard one. It's not going to be as simple as you think it is. The reason why I was throughout everything that I thought I knew about life up to that point. So you talking about able to transform so quickly was because I really Todd Lopez. He had this program called 67 steps or 66 steps to change and becoming a better version of yourself. Yeah. So I literally was like, all right, you know what? I'm not going to watch no more TV. I'm not going to listen to no more hip hop. Nothing. I'm not going to consume any more of that stuff that's kind of jading my views on life. I'm going to sit here and consume only good stuff that's going to make me grow better as a man. So I sat there, I listened to all that stuff, and I would let the audios play while I was asleep because I knew it would feed into my subconscious. And I still do that stuff to this day. Damn. Yeah, I let that stuff play in my head because even at a young age, I knew that if something was planned, I was dreaming about it. Like if the TV was on or the radio was on, whatever the heck was going on, I would dream about it. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do the same thing about this with this content, with this information. So I like, all right, these rich folks talking about some rich stuff. I'm gonna dream about it while I'm listening to it while I'm asleep. So yeah, so I did that. And then when I noticed the real shift when it came to the women is I was just applying it. I was applying it because I was becoming it. Now, I was working at this shuttle job where I had literally hundreds of people come in and out of this vehicle, and I'm dropping them off at their location every single day. Same people. I would just apply that to those people. If a girl came on there and I was attracted to, I would apply it to her and see how it worked. And it was working. It was working. Yeah.
Damn.
And how old are you now?
But you know what's the scary part? Some men never make that change.
That's right.
Or they never hear the change.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Think about it. Your whole life you've been taught to be a certain way, and then you end up going to the grave.
Yeah.
You never had a chance to even, hey, why is it like this? Why are girls doing this to me? So
exactly.
But the way you should be measuring your value, what have you accomplished? How are you doing? Are you helping people? Are you changing the world? Are you making money? Are you becoming, because money is a very good indicator of the value you bring to the market. Yep. I hate to say it like that, but like I say, men live in an objective, fact-based reality. How much you earn is a big part of that. So are you changing lives? Are men coming up to you, shaking your hand, saying, thank you? You know what I'm saying? A lot of guys base their value on how many girls can I get? How many notch? What's my notch count? Blah, blah, blah. And that's the wrong way to look at it, because now you're basing your success as a man on a metric that's fleeting. We know women are flakers and, you know, they're not loyal and all that other crap, right? Chris Brown said it like 5 years ago. We know what time it is. So you need to base your value on something that's concrete that you can control, your own success.